Hey guys, MFHD here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a Hamachi server and add maps in. So we're going to be using the Dragon Parkour map. First, this is totally free. Now we need to go to Minecraft.net. Excuse me, I just woken up. Okay, now you go to download. Don't have to log in because you're only downloading the server, Joe. You're not downloading anything else. Okay, so you go down to multiplayer server. Okay, and you just download it. Okay. Wait for this to finish downloading. Only be 9 seconds. I'm not gonna cut it out. And it's done. Let me just do this quickly. Alright, now make that minimized. Drag that out to your desktop. Now what you want to do, you can exit that. What you want to do now is to go to new folder and just call it Minecraft server or whatever you really want to call your server. Now we can drag that into there. I'm just going to rename this to look nice. Did I spell that right? Yep, I did. Sorry, just woken up, like I told you before. Okay, now we've got that in. That is where you're going to run the server from. Now all you need to do is download Hamachi, which is the thing you're going to be connecting to other people with. Let me just wait for my Google Chrome to load up. Oh. And you're going to type in log me in Hamachi. Okay. And you shouldn't go to Softonic because they try and put like loads of other downloads into their downloads. Like they put loads of shit in there. So go to securelogmein.com and it should be here. So do that, download, and click unmanaged mode. Once you download that, you should run the installation, do everything like that, and now you've got all of that set up, you can, we don't need to get it set up, you just need to get it installed, which is pretty simple. You just follow the thing. Now you just run it, and you should press this like power on button in the top. Wait for it to finish. Alright, cool. We don't need that anymore, so you can delete that network. Yep. Alright, so what you're gonna go is network, create a new network, call your network ID. I'm just gonna call it custom map server. Password 123ABC. 123ABC. You don't have to do it exactly like me, but you can if you want to. Okay, so now you have that. Now you want to copy, right click that, copy IPv4. Okay? Now double click this server. Will load up any second. There we go. Okay, now that's up. See, it's failed to load the stuff. It's going to generate it. Now it's going to create spawn area. So you just let it to do that. Just type in stop when it's done. Okay, now you just want to enter and it will do that. It will stop when it actually can. I think you have to actually exit this one out because it's the first time it's loaded up, so you can just put that out of the way. Alright, let's wait for that to close down now so we can start changing everything else. Okay, now go to server properties. Now this should be like it won't register as a file, so you're gonna go right click, open with, and if it doesn't show up then you just double click it and then do select from a list of installed programs, and then you should just go to other programs and then choose, but I've already got it set to Notepad, so that's why I'm going to click OK. Okay, now it's opened. We can put this right there. Oops, that's a bit too big. Let me just make it a bit big. Okay, there we go, that's fine. Now, the MOTD is the message of the day. That will show up above the IP address, or below, I can't remember. So let's just call it MFHD's custom map server. You don't have to do that, but you can if you want. Max players, I'd suggest 3 if you're only having 3 people on, and 4 if you're only having 4 people on. You can only have 5 people in a client of Hamachi, so if you need any more people, then you just go network, create a new network, and it'll still be the same IP address, but they'll have to join a different one of these. It's quite simple. Now you can go difficulty, change all the difficulty. PvP is true, online mode true, obviously because it's a multiplayer server. Okay, now this is the bit we want. You go to server IP above, right next to the equals, and just paste it there. Server port should be there. All these things you can change if you want to suit you. Allow flight, I always do true, so when you're actually flying around, you don't get kicked from the server. And that should be done. I'm just going to put it to game mode 1. That's what I like doing. Okay, now you go save. We don't need that anymore. Well, we do need it, but we don't need to have it open. Now we can go to ops and just type in people on the server that you want to be ops. So I'm gonna, that's my Minecraft name, and then that's P's name, and then that's Marco's name, or Empolo if you want to call him that, or Evil Melons if you want to call him that, and yeah, and you just type in all of that, and so then you can go exit and save. That should be done. Now you go to world. World, this is the world that it generated. This is randomly generated world. So if you don't want that world, well, let's just run the server quickly. Okay. Now you can see that it's made a world for you. If you want to do survival or anything like that, you can use that world. But if you want to put another map in, you just do stop. Wait for it to shut down. Okay, now see this world. There's 2 ways of doing this. Well, the first thing you have to do is just drag that into the recycle bin, because you don't need that anymore if you want to change the world. Then you have to put Dragon Parkour or whatever map you want into there. Okay, now from here there's 2 ways of doing it. You can either go into the server, go level name, and change it to exactly that. Or, so you would go level name, Dragon Parkour, and it would register as a world. But I like to keep it simple and just do world. I click X, save, and then you just have to rename this world. But if you have loads of worlds in here, then it's better if you actually do the actual name. Okay, so let's run that server. And your server is up. All you need to do now is on your Hamachi, you need to copy IPv4 address, give that to the other people. Well, first you would actually need to get them to join your network. So you do create a new, no, it'd be joining. You ask them to do this. You ask them to join an existing network, put in this, and then put in the 123 ABC if that's what your password was, and then they would join into this. If there's too many people on that, then you just do create a new network and then do it like number 2. and then you can do as many as you want, as long as they're in the same IPv4 address. So you just copy it and you give it to them after they've joined the actual Hamachi. So yep. To do stop the server, you can just do stop. You don't need to do slash because this is the server console. It doesn't need any of that. If you do help, you can see all the commands. Whoops. There you go. And you can just do say, and then hello, and it'll say that. Yep. So that's really easy. To stop the server, you literally just type in stop. So guys, thanks for watching this quick video. Goodbye.